Hello, good morning, children. Today we are going to start our next topic, class 9, social science branch is history, chapter number 1, French Revolution, and next our topic is French becomes a constitutional monarch. Till now we have studied about the outbreak of the revolution. Yesterday I taught you page number 7 and 8. Today we are going to start from chapter page number 9 to next onwards. Here we will talk about how the French becomes a constitutional monarch. Constitutional monarch mean to say king is there, whosoever is the representative is there. Now he runs the government according to the constitution. As we know that in previous lecture we discussed about the constitution of 1791. It was declared by National Assembly, who were the member of Third Estate, and during the tennis court oath they all walked out of the assembly and formed and declared themselves as a National Assembly. Now they are the ruler of that French at that time, because they raised the revolution, and outbreak of the revolution was in such condition, and accordingly now what were the provisions changed, like 3 decrees were there on 4th August. I told you 3 principles were made there, church were confiscated, like that 3-4 points were there. Now when how France becomes monarch, constitutional monarch, how can we see this thing? Constitutional monarch. One's very first point is that now they have limited the powers of the king. Powers of the kings are limited. Whosoever is the king, he will use his powers according to the constitution. According to the constitution, not by his own will. Right? Then it separated the powers. Means there was division of the powers, like nowadays we also have. They have made it legislature, executive, judiciary. All these 3 organs of the government got the division of the powers among themselves. Particular organ is responsible to use the different parts. Okay, and then due to its result, constitutional monarch, citizen of French were 2 type of citizens, passive citizens and active citizens. Now the question arises, who are the active citizens and who are the passive citizens? The citizens who have right to vote, they are active citizens, and those who don't have right to vote, they are the passive citizen of French. So for that I will give you some picture also. That picture is on your page number 10. Page number 10, there is one picture. You have to draw that pie chart diagram also, right? It has shown active citizens and passive citizens. The citizen who had right to vote, they are active, and those who don't have right to vote, they are the passive citizens. Now the question arises, which citizens are active, who had right to vote? Very surprisingly, all the citizens don't have right to vote, and women don't have right to vote. Even the men, all men are not having this right to vote. Only the men who are above the age of 25 minimum, above the age of 25 only men have right to vote. And not only age is the criteria, that they should may have been giving the tax according to the 3 days wages, equal to 3 days wages of himself. Only then that person, that man will get the right to vote. And all these declarations were made, whatsoever I told you, constitutional monarchy was set up there by the Declaration of Rights of Men and Citizen. It was the constitution that was made there during 1791. Right? It was like a charter of the rights which made declarations of rights of men and citizen. It has a long list of different type of rights, right? Right to vote, that different type of taxes were somewhat abolished, feudal system abolished, churches were confiscated. Now these third estate people, some of them have got right to vote, only men, that those are of 25 year, right, and giving taxes. And moreover there was some hidden declarations were there. Whosoever gives the more tax, right, he would have the right to vote, right. So in this way such provisions were made over there, that regarding their tax, regarding their constitution. So men are born and remain free and equal in all the rights, and liberty consists of the powers to do whatsoever is not injurious to the others. There was idea of the liberty, I mean to say all have liberal values, all are equal, but their equality have not been specified anywhere. It is not specific. Only the it should be up to that limit, that whosoever, whatsoever liberties, freedoms, rights they are using, it should be up to that limit. It must not harm others, right? Like usually I tell you examples that as soon as we get our rights, same time we have some duties also. Suppose we have right to walk on the road, right? Everybody can walk on the road, but we have to keep left. That is our side is decided according to rules and regulations, so that others one way left is going, another way right are the right side people are going, right. So that would make some difference coming and going. Accordingly we have right to walk on the road, but it should not happen that we go in the middle of the road and say that it is our right. No. On the same time our duty starts, we can walk on the road, we can drive our vehicle on the road. At the same time it is our duty that we have to keep left. And here also something like that seems that citizens, those who have liberties, those who have vote, some restrictions are still there, right? Because slowly system goes on to the final stage, and people are also happy that they are getting something whenever they are demanding, they are protesting, they demand. Here role of the women is also very important. In French Revolution, women also directly took part in this revolution. When we studied about subsistence crisis, what happened there? That there was high rise in the prices of food supplies. Bread and butter term is used there, and when there is a shortage of supply, right, ultimately the prices gets high. There is a very common rule in economics, right? Like we take on one side there is a demand and one side on supply. Okay, if here is demand, here is supply, right? If demand is here, supply is here, then it's okay. When demand rises, supply doesn't rise. Ultimately, the price also rises. Right? It is somewhat very basic of the economics. You will learn it. Simple ये होता है कि जैसे जैसे demand, as soon as the demand increases, if supply also increases, so prices will remain same, stable we call it. But on the other hand, if demand rises, people more demand for the things, but supply is not there, ultimately the price will rise. It is very common phenomena in our daily life also. So what happened here? Something strange happened in France during that time. There was survival was very difficult. Why survival was difficult? Even at the higher prices, supply is not there. Supply is zero. What the people will do? Ultimately, the citizen will raise the revolution, and here, whatsoever most important part played by the women, they make there more than 60 clubs, associations, clubs, ठीक है, रिपब्लिकन लाइक दैट, उस टाइप के उन्होंने अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस बना ले थे, एंड दे डायरेक्टली अटैक टू द बेकरी शॉप्स, that why you are not providing us bread and butter and whatsoever baked things are there, that is the basic need of the family. They are not able to fulfill that. From where the women will prepare the food, lunch, dinner, breakfast, and other material eatable things whatsoever family needed. So that's why their survival was very, very difficult now. Not only this factor, there was one more factor. Survival was also difficult because the population of French rose from 33 billion to 28 to 30 billion within few years. Population rose. At once, population rose, but from where all the eatables would be managed so hurriedly, land cannot be increased. Like we are also facing such type of problem somehow in India when we talk about scarcity of food, okay, food security. You will read about it in your economics book, chapter number 4, poverty. It उसमें थोड़ा और डिटेल आएगा. तो simply इसमें we have to see that how the demands, देखो when number of people gets rose, right, population getting increased day by day, from where the supply will come at once, right? They need hospitals, schools, roads, building, medicines, and even for clothes, food, shelter. At once to manage all these things, that was their subsistence crisis. And moreover, king was monarch at that time. He was not so much aware. He was so lethargic, even it is said in the some books. The king of the France was so lethargic. He was not aware of the things what's happening, and you will reach that in the end the king of France was blamed as the emptiness of his treason, right? Emptiness of his treasure. जितना भी उसका खजाना था सारा खत्म हो गया था, because he doesn't know what is coming to the country, what is the source of the income of the country, and where he has to spend all that money. Is the whole money is getting spent on the appropriate means or anywhere else? That also I will tell you in detail. Due to his queen, right? Due to his queen, she was also too spendthrift. मीन टू से बहुत ही खर्चीली थी वो. She had some relation with other country, Austria, Prussia, and always asked king to help them in different type of wars, their own crisis, right? अपने घर को नहीं देखा उसने. He was helping others in an indirect way, right? We should help others, right? We should help others so that we can continue. It must not happen कि जो भी है हमारे पास हमने सब कुछ दे दिया और बाद में हम देख रहे हैं. We should help others according to our own capacity, right? So that was also there some these reasons I earlier mentioned, but you have to mention this. Survival was difficult, subsistence crisis, king was lethargic, and his queen was too spendthrift. He was not very intelligent lady, we can say. She cannot handle his own expenditures and income whatsoever balance she or he or king has to made. That was very much imbalanced. Due to that, this revolution was raised. And when the revolution was raised, I am going to repeat that earlier we discussed outbreak of the revolution, then France becomes constitutional monarch, and that National Assembly with 40,000 letters, they made their National Assembly and make some declarations rights of men and citizen. And this is not ended here, right? This is not ended here. There was a question raised by women. That's why I mentioned here role of women. When these declarations were made, revolutionary themselves, even the women of French, they made objections towards the Declaration of Rights of Men and Citizen. They objected that if there is a word men, here should be word women. Men and women both are there. If we are talking about, they said, if we are talking about equality should be there. Our name, our noun should be mentioned, men and women, because citizen is common noun. They said that citizen itself takes the man itself, right? But women objected. Lord La is the name of that woman. She raised this objection. It is given on your book, this here, your book here, page number 11. Page number 11, here is a revolutionary journalist, Jane Paul, has raised this in the newspaper, and that name of that woman is also there. Rosette La women, revolutionary women, page number 19, right? Olympe de Gouges. Olympe de Gouges is the name of that woman who raised this issue regarding the Constitution Declaration of Rights of Citizen and Men in 1791. So I told you, in this way you have completed role of the women of France, become constitutional monarch. Thank you, student. One homework is there for you people. You have to take it. While this revolution, some political symbols were used. Like we want to show angry, we want to show very good example from your school house. On sports day, you people have your different type of flags. Now house wise, red, yellow, green, blue. So that symbolizes that these students belong to that particular house. Exactly same way, during this French Revolution, there were some symbols were used, that is given in box number 1, page number 13. Page number 13, some political symbols are given, and you have to note down these symbols and their meanings. Pictures are given over there. If you can draw, you can draw. If you can photocopy, get it photocopied. There are 7 to 8 symbols like broken chains, right? Statue of Liberty, tablets, Statue of Liberty, tablets, broken chain, spectrum, winged women, and triangular eye is there. Okay, snake biting, infinity shows. Different symbols have been used so that they can show their political aggressiveness over there and protest against the authority to achieve their rights, to achieve their freedom, liberty and equality. Okay, bye students. Thank you. Take care.